That was it, though. Yeah.
With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the New York Giants and the Seattle Seahawks. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Goddamn it. That nigga got no swagged out.
And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll run here with a rookie second-round pick, Kenneth Walker.
Bro, Noah Font. Noah Font. You let that nigga make you a little bit.
It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Well, that kind
I don't know what to call that, my boy.
Team both on the field and on the sideline.
I don't know what to call that, my boy.
They're always welcome.
I don't know what to call it, my boy. That was
a loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Gino. Eluding the pressure right. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 22 yards there, first down.
Time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give the receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. The Seahawks at 3 and 4 on the year coming into play. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you.
He really won that last game, but I think he really just let his connection go out because both the weak ass got injured, and he didn't play the rest of the game.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Bro, I love when you be in that 5-2 defense, boy.
On second down, it's Walker. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith.
Bro did not block that nigga, bro, the whole time.
Kayvon Thibodeau, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Waiting on it will be Richie James. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
This should be interesting. Seeing him play. I ain't never seen him play with a good running back.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Next receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so,
looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted.
I know.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
I know.
So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine
it was too open for me. That's why I had to come cheat and beat the pressure.
That's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it
that was
now
that Bob
as
Sanders.
this one's in the air.
You know, the light bulb went off. I knew the play. You know what I'm saying? So I read it and I seen it and I actually got it.
And they'll bring it out to the 25.
They call that Peyton Manning skill on defense. You know what I'm saying? Tell a nigga play with somebody else. Don't throw that shit no more. Throw that shit somewhere else.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. In the midst
of,
well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game
That's Willie over there.
they
What's
dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind.
Y'all did exactly what I need y'all to do.
That mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he stopped immediately there. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
Pass for sure. That's the pass for
Jones.
Sure. Come on, there we go.
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football.
Partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
After the interception, here's Smith. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, the defense
that's one thing about people who don't have no power. You can drill that bitch all you want. He's still going to float that over.
Right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you to come in like an auctioneer. We've got two. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Let him run that bitch all he wants.
Now Jones. Looking downfield for Godwin. And he's got it inside the 10.
He had a nigga wide open. That's one reason why he keep going straight that way. Good shit, though.
Chris Godwin.
I got some for that shit next time.
And the Giants are able to strike
I don't know who that. How you get Chris Godwin the X factor already?
Extra point try good by Gano. And we are tied at 7.
If I knew we could have played a computer, I would have had it. I don't know how many traits on defensive players.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they
better stop fucking playing with me, man.
First play. And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack. and take some of
Bro,
that
stop fucking.
back.
This nigga was
Make
blocked
sure
now
you're
in 96
doing
feet.
so.
Who knows 90
Understand
post?
where you want to throw the
Who
football,
knows 90
and make
post?
sure it's open before the ball
Yeah,
leaves your
come on. You're
hands.
going to have to work for that, my nigga. Everybody down there. Everybody down there getting cooked this year.
Off of play action, here's Smith. Out to his left. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Really
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Gino now to throw. He's got his tight end fan. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll fake it. Now Smith. Buying time. No, it's out. Smith lost it. And who's got it? The Giants.
What's this fat-ass nigga speak? Fletcher Cox?
Things got dicey.
And what often happens is when they get outside,
why the fuck is this said Fletcher Cox? F. Cox that got the sack.
But when they try to make a play, they've got to get their
Or
footwork
that Fletcher Cox got the fumble recovery, boy. They be saving your ass, bro. How you got the whole Eagles D-line? And y'all don't got Saquon Barkley, probably.
Here's Jones. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. Seven, our score after one. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Being chased out left. It's hauled in by Shepard. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Completes this again to Shepard. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right, then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Now this airmail to the sideline. It's incomplete. And there don't appear to be any flags forthcoming. Maybe a little fortunate there. It's 3rd down. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
On 2nd and 9, Jones. It's caught outright.
Why? Y'all gotta stop cheating,
man.
These weak ass niggas do look quick ass, puss ass niggas throws.
Breida. Going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. On 2nd and goal. Jones toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic.
Bro, y'all supposed to come in and come hit that nigga. Got shutties in the inside. You niggas acting like bitches.
His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants have taken the lead.
Boy, they keep blessing this nigga with that look ass shit. Bro, that bullshit
and that makes the
ass
score 14-7.
Brandon Graham.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Put my nigga on the block. I'm finna get it. Everybody for this speed ass receiver. Ain't 20. I want everything.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They'll try the air now with Smith. Forced out to his left. This is the tight end fan. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. This complete to Lockett. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Smith. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
If he not, I'm telling you, bro, you know damn well I would have been whooping your ass right now. This nigga had arm strength. Because he wanted to fuck open out, do that bitch to the motherfucking middle of the field and threw it up the field. That's why I keep getting hold. Geno Smith, touchdown. I don't see how hard he's throwing it wrong.
They've created the takeaways.
Throw it to the inside, bro.
One cause fumble. They played awfully well.
I seen it look the whole goddamn game.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Breida. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
That shit really hurt my bro. It's cool. That's the first half. That's how they always do in the first half. Every time I play some of those niggas.
An 80-yard touchdown. And the Giants will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
2 scores before half.
I'm
for the score before half.
21-7.
So go ahead and drop everybody back. You know how everybody do when they play me. 30 yards. And you go chase whoever, you know how you do. I got something for you. I'm going to decoy you the rest of the game.
At the 25. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Steps away to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down.
Well, that was their third sack of the ball game. Second in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the second spot pretty soon.
Straight pussy, nigga. Boy, bring the ass back down
again
here.
After the sack. Smith. And he's got the speedster Goodwin. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Play action. It's Smith. Finding Lockett for the catch here on the out route. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now Gino. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. To the right side, this is Walker. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. The final shot here before break. Smith. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there as time expires in the first half. And the Seahawks get a late touchdown here on the final play of the first half.
I'm about to say, boy, don't do me like that, man. Got the home already.
Touchdown at 21-14. So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants out on top. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
We about to go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success.
I'm telling you, I know you've seen it. That's why
keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
That's cool. He run the ball, though.
On 1st and 10, Jones. And this is Shepard on the catch. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Interesting.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down.
I already know how this could go. He put it on the ball.
They go counter with Breida. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And he'll go underneath here to Breida.
I knew it was him with a tight end, but I wasn't going to get that post. I seen him. The post I was worried about. Everything else,
not to this point. Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really
He's throwing to the running back.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones flush to his right.
Bro, I knew they was going to do that shit, bro. I knew they was going to do that whole ass shit, bro.
We're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the
league
in terms of receiving
yardage.
yardage.
The fun thing is, I had QB contained, but my niggas is not even on the outside.
Where he releases from, working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
They'll look to throw again.
That was a sack.
One over the way of the security crew.
That nigga did the same thing to me, but I fumbled.
Making right there, understood down and distance, knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Breida, he'll try the right side.
And I was finna get mad because my nigga Jordan Brooks is right there.
2 on the play.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Jones now. Gonna throw on 3rd and goal. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Great defense there on 3rd and goal. They took away everything. Forced him to fire that one to the sideline where no one could get it.
QB should have been hit.
Good.
And it should have been a fumble because he's in the inside of the pocket.
Connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
I be having niggas spook. They be scared of my nigga scared that too.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Dancing to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
It was starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of downs.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. In motion comes the tight end left. On 1st down, Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
They did not. That was a touchdown. They did not. They did not let me give me my mother.
I'm sure this isn't enough.
Yeah. Oh, there go that mic.
Instead of trying to get it all
there
back
go that mic. I've been waiting on it too.
Appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little
And then
instead
he
of
muted.
in big chunks.
He's supposed to be better than that. He's supposed to be better than that, my boy.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Smith buying time to his left. The ball's out. And
Yep.
the Giants have it. It's picked up.
Madden want me to lose this goddamn game.
This one back to the 36-yard
Bro,
line.
what's Brandon Graham's speed?
Into the sequence there, he was starting to turn
I bet money. I bet money. I bet it ain't no. I bet it's less than 82 because he fucking old as fuck.
And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to
It's
a
an 87.
runner. And at a certain point, once you cross
Boy,
the
stop
line of
playing with me.
scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's
But
no more
nigga, his
downfield
shit was
threat.
not no.
Make sure you take care of the
Nigga, my
football
nigga
while
85
you're
feet, but this
traversing
nigga getting
downfield.
caught. He getting caught by that nigga. Come on, man. Brandon Graham is weak. He ain't been good since they won a Super Bowl.
Now Jones, following the fumble recovery, he'll throw.
And the funny thing is they still have my niggas run slow. Every time you throw the ball, they just slow down. And I knew you was gonna do the playmaker up the field. You always do that shit. That shit right there, so ass. Then nigga gotta come up here and play some impeccable ass defense. He run the ball.
On first down, here's Breida. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4. But
Area.
that's about all.
Run the ball.
Scrimmage, again, the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. And that is caught. He's got
Why
it.
is my niggas not shielding the side, bro?
Jimmy Graham.
I'm calling QB contain, but these niggas is always somewhere not where they supposed to be. He's not gonna run no other fucking way. He can't throw it in the pocket. That's
That'll
obvious.
make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the
Boy, he deserved to get his ass
out,
cracked.
not a good one,
We
as
these
he's
niggas
tackled
in.
at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. Going deep for Walker.
Bro, this shit is like Madden wanted me to lose this whole game, bro. I'm telling you, it had me do that when I could have caught the ball, and that's a catch thing that it had me do. The catch animation, I touched the ball each time, neither one time you. Come on now, that bullshit, bro.
They stayed with it and got an interception and
I
handed the ball back to
ain't
their
gonna respect
offense.
this
What you
man
wonder
on Madden
about
side on
is the
that
team that
all.
just threw that interception. They've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They run again with Breida.
Yeah, I'll run away too.
Takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
I already know how this whole fourth quarter for the go.
Now, as he has been terrific here this
That shit's
afternoon.
so fucking hard,
They'll
bro.
come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he will have the first down as he's
I would have hit
down
you wouldn't have got the
near
first down, bro.
midfield.
That's how they
4
kind of
yards
hold
on
me
the
right now.
pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. A run between the tackles with Breida. And some room to maneuver. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Breida, they'll go up the middle. Room here to run. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Matt Breida with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Giants look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is now 24. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out.
On comp. I'm not getting no user shit at all.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film section in the coming days.
Hell no, we ain't discussing shit. These niggas better not say nothing to me about nothing.
And watch every error that they
made. Everybody played me, dropped niggas way back like that for what?
I think a lot of the guys already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play.
I know they ain't just hold me.
We'll never be in this type of situation again.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
Boy, I know
that incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Smith. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion.
This internet just gotta be ass, but it's slowed down every time the ball in the air. I'm surprised I even got that goddamn
victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out, and to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he's dropped
you niggas moving with no urgency. I'm trying to get up out of Peter Road.
They'll try for the first
move, you fucking weak bastard. Come the fuck on. All my touchdown shit, they want to give me some hoe ass shit like that, bro.
Specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because
everybody was blocked, but they had me roll all over shit. Everybody blocked. And especially your weak ass.
Desperation time for Smith on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now,
watch this. Bet $5 they say roughing the pass, and I didn't even touch it.
And the Giantsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. How big is that penalty?
I'm telling you, Madden wanted me to lose this game from the start. That nigga didn't even get hit, and he threw off his back foot. Come on now.
Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
On the handoff, this is Breda. They're going to snap
that shit's so ass, bro. That's why I ain't even. I was mad at first. I ain't even mad no more because everything, every goddamn thing. That's speaking all Madden.
And the Seahawks defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
Bro, you ain't did shit all game, bro. You can really get released too.
After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants.
Out here looking like some weak ass squares, get some Giants with a whole bunch of rejects on that goddamn team.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel.
A QB who throwing dots but ain't got no accuracy, no throwing power for damn sure. But his shit getting zipped, my shit getting
back to throw.
Bullshit.
Jones flushed out right on the run. He'll let this go deep right side.
What my tip pick?
Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th
my
down.
pick?
I think it's fairly safe to call this.
Clearly that was a pick. If that wasn't a pick, I don't know what to tell you.
Add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
Boy, don't feel for my defense. They deserve everything they give. If Madden gonna give it.
As he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swing.
He's got a man complete. He's at the 30. 10, 5, touchdown, Seahawks. Tyler Lockett with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra
I'm at a pity roll. I ain't tripping.
And the
18
2-point
points
attempt is turned aside. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And it's starting to look like that 3-game losing streak is going to be a thing of the past here. Coming up 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter.
They realized harm me because they had me do a play that I didn't pick. And they switched in.
That one goes for 30 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now a give to Breida. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. A full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking downfield for Godwin. And it'll be intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Boy, the coverage there, airtight as he comes away with the interception.
Love that observation there because they were taking a shot at the end zone, but you're right about the coverage. Absolutely tremendous. And this they could clip for a training tape. Staying with him down the field, locates the football in the air, and comes away with the interception.
Great take.
On 1st and 10, Smith. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Touchdown. And I threw that bitch too.
Brandon Graham.
That should be funny, boy. We break to this.
Getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. They snap it to Smith. Rolling to his left. He's got a man complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Here's Smith. Being chased out left.
Bro, who's going to?
For the 4th time
what
today.
The fuck?
Julian Love picks it, and the Giants are going to take possession of the football. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
He's got
Pick.
a man complete.
Read that shit every time, but they had me slow the fuck down while I'm right there for a second. I don't give a fuck if they need to possess the catch. Trash that shit.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Looking to throw. Jones. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Jimmy Graham.
Yeah, that was your spot, big dog. That was all you, though.
And the Giants are able to strike quickly. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 5. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
He's got a man complete. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros.
Oh, yeah, I'm out of Peter Road. That's all that matters. Fuck that nigga talking about. Let's do it right there. It'll be 19.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things?
No Dub City right here, baby. Yeah.
Ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
So for the Giants, the victory means they'll up their mark to 5-3 on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals.
You, girl, that just makes
so for our entire crew, alongside Charles
girl, you got me wanna